Yo, this is my first video on Rbw5, starting off with a tier list. We're gonna do this in segments, so I'm gonna do playmaking, finishing, shooting, to defense, to physical. Let's see, what are we gonna start off with? Let's start off with quick handles. This is an amazing badge in playmaking. It can really be A or S on depending on who's using it. If you're really good at handles, obviously it's S. If you're ass at handles, it's low-key A. Because no matter what, as long as your handle stat is high and you got quick handles with ankle breaker, holy, that's annoying to guard, especially if you can shoot. So I'm putting that as floor general. I don't know exactly how much this will be giving you. This is a great badge if you are just a pure scorer. Isn't pick and play playmaking? Pretty sure it is. Low-key, I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna have to see it in the actual game, but I don't think it's that good, to be honest. The speed boost is barely higher. Like, don't get me wrong, it does something, but it's really not that good, in my opinion. I just have to see it being used in the actual game. Hot assist. Yeah. I'm putting it in C. Just because I think you can pair streak, or not streak, what is this called? It's floor general, yeah. I think you can pair floor general with other hot badges. So, if I'll have the description of what floor general does somewhere, but floor general, it basically, anything you do good, your teammates get a percentage of that. And since this is upping that percentage of what you do good, I'm assuming these kind of pair with each other. Any hot badge with floor general would probably go crazy. I don't know. But this shit by itself, I should see. Anyways, tireless dribbler, low key is it's a decent badge. If you struggle with using just using too much stamina on offense while dribbling, then yeah, it's a good badge. It's not amazing. Realistically, you don't need it if you have good stamina management, but it's a good convenient thing to have. I need another playmaker badge. Lane passer, I don't think it's needed. I really don't think it's needed. Just stop chest passing, and your passes will almost never hit anyone. It's actually kind of hard to steal a pass in traffic if you do an overhead. The chest passes just make it so easy. Next is what's another playmaking badge. Oh, break starter. This badge is not that good. It's convenient to have, but if you don't get the ball on an offensive or defense, I think it's just defensive. Yeah, defensive play, then it's useless. It's not. This doesn't really do anything. It's just there if you're the one that gets the rebound. Ankle breaker. Now that is a S tier badge. Just because if both of these are diamond, it's actually very, very hard to guard someone. It's actually pretty hard. I know that from experience in Rbw5. Need some water. Alright. I'm back. Bullet pass, we don't talk about that. That shit is doo-doo. If you use it, you're retarded. I don't know why you use this badge. It does fucking nothing. I know it increases speed, but you would rather just want something that increases like your shot succession or reduce the penalty or something else. What else am I missing? Dimer is a good badge, but this is a great badge in Rbw4. But I feel like this badge isn't necessary anymore in Rbw5. I personally think I wouldn't need Dimer at all. I just don't think I need it. It doesn't feel that useful. Or look that useful. But it is useful, don't get me wrong. It's a useful badge, but in this game, I don't think anyone would actually need it. I'm not, tricky. Low-key tricky is not useful at all. If you make smart passes, you don't need tricky at all. Literally, if you just have good vision and you know who to pass to, you just don't need this fucking badge. Holy shit. Lob passer. Low key, I could see slashers using this just to self-lob themselves, but then again, you probably don't need a badge regardless to self-lob if your passing is somewhat decent, so I'm gonna put that there. You can still make great plays with playmakers and bigs lobbing, but good defenders locking that shit up, so that's an end badge. Shooting badges. Tough? Actually, no, it's not too tough shots yet. The best shooting badge, where is it? This shit is the best. You can never go wrong with deep range. No matter what your build is and you want it to shoot, but your 3 is low or 2 is low, just get diamond deep range or gold. It saves you. This is all you need. And the second best is rhythm. These two badges together, that's really all you need. That is actually all you need to make a good shooting build. You don't need any other shooting badge unless you are a spot up shooter. Actually, speaking of spot up shooter, that shit is an A. The only reason I'm putting it is an A because you need to stand still for 1.5 seconds. And sometimes you will be in a situation where you need to run an off-ball screen to get free threes, and so this badge won't be getting used. But other than that, it's a great badge. Just increases percentage flat out. Quick shot. Low key, this badge is a better steady scorer from Rbw5. It increases the green window for good releases. Honestly, I don't think you need it over silver. Bronze does nothing. Silver is enough. Gold and diamond is really not worth it at all. It doesn't really increase that much. Pretty sure it goes from like 3% to 6% or some shit like that. Just get silver, you'll be fine if you're a spot up shooter. Other than that, don't use the badge at all. Thank you, Katana. I think Adrenaline is the finishing. No, it's not a finishing, it's a shooting badge. Adrenaline actually got buffed, he said. I remember him buffing this shit. It's a really great badge if your stamina usage is garbage or if you know you're going to use a lot of stamina in general. I feel like it's an underrated badge, really. This is a really good badge. Pull up. This badge is insane if you are an ISO player, an ISO scorer. It's honestly, you need other shooting badges to make this badge really good, but obviously you would have them if you're gonna run pull up. I don't want to put it in an S. It's not that insane, but you know, it's good. It's great. It increases the speed of like off dribbles, I'm pretty sure. Focus shot, low key. Diamond, I don't know how much it helps. I would have to see contest. Right now, I'm gonna put it at A. We'll see in the next week. By the time this video is uploaded, it's probably gonna be uploaded like on. What day is it? It's Thursday. It's probably gonna be open on Friday. So yeah, next week we'll see how good this badge is. But right now, I think it's A. Like it's obviously a good badge, but on Diamond, you really have to guard up. Especially if you run Diamond pull up with Diamond focus, nigga, they're cooked. Hot shot. Yeah, let's put that somewhere here. It's almost kind of useless to run hot badges in this game. I ain't gonna lie, unless you're pairing it with floor general. If my previous theory works, like how I said it would, if you know a hot badge buffs floor general, then yeah, I think it's worth running. But other than that, nigga, don't run this shit at all. Just make your character better. I think inside score is a shooting badge, pretty sure, which is for bigs. Low key, it's a high B. It's just good. Yeah, it's just good. No space creator. Actually, I don't know if that's a finishing or a shooting badge. I'm gonna assume it's just a shooting badge. This shit is broken right now. It creates way too much space, but we'll see. No one can really play defense against anyone. So I'm gonna put that at A for now. Low key is probably S, if I think it's gonna be broken as it is right now, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it at A. I think that's all the shooting badges. Oh shit, I forgot about this badge. Tight handles? Yeah, not gonna lie, you don't need it if you have good handles. I don't think it's this bad, but It's not that useful, to be honest. Nah, I actually do think it's that bad. You don't need tie handles if you have these two badges together. It's useless, bro. I think that's all the shooting badges. Oh no, clutch up. I can see you using this, but I would never put this shit at gold or diamond. I use it as silver or bronze. It's more of an occasional badge. I'm putting this shit at like low B. It's not that great. Just because if you're a nigga who wins a lot, this badge does nothing. It won't do anything for you. If you're a nigga who lose a lot, then this shit is probably S. Fuck. If you're a loser, this badge is amazing. But if not, if you're a winner, bro, this shit like C or B. And me personally, I win. That's all I'm saying. Oh no, tough shots. Okay. It's a great off dribble badge. It's really the only thing that helps out off dribbles in the first place. So yeah, I would put it at S. Pull up just increases speed, doesn't increase the chance. Defensive badges. Clamps is not as good as it used to be, obviously. So it's going in A. It just decreases the blow by range, which is still really good. Steady defender S, because it counters out ankle breaker. I said cancels out ankle breaker. This shit is ass. Don't ever use this badge. Don't ask me why, but this shit is garbage. I've never been in a situation where break stopper was useful. I just haven't. Even in Rbw5, I've used the badge. In 2s, it can be somewhat useful, but then they could just wait the badge out, and then it does nothing afterwards. It's fucking useless. Even in Rec. When you run down the court, by the time you're down the court, it's deactivated. It's useless. Don't ever use it. Nah, it's going in trash. Late Contender can be really good, just because you can finally have it on Diamond. Because you couldn't have it on Diamond in Rbw5 for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because Joseph knew it would be broken. But you can finally have it on Diamond, and you don't have to grind for it. You just upgrade it. So low-key, that's A for me. This is really a big badge. If you're slow and you know you won't get there always on time, then yeah, this is a very good defensive badge. Magnet. This no longer helps blocks from the front and is only a chase down badge. And it actually gives a lot from bronze to diamond. Even bronze itself is just good enough. You don't really need anything above bronze. Personally, that's what I think. I don't think I need anything above bronze. Anything above bronze, you're just, I guess you just really like blocking, I guess. So I put that in A. Another defensive badge. This is an amazing badge. It cancels out post tech. Amazing badge right there. And it helps from getting pushed on dunks. Pretty sure, I think something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Hot stopper. Yeah, we don't gotta talk about it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm thinking about putting all these shits in trash, but they're not technically all trash. I feel like they still have use if they're on gold, at least gold. Silver or bronze, in that point, they're just trash. Pick Dodger. This is a great badge because I feel like screens are gonna get used a lot more often in Rbw5 because we will run into situations where no one's gonna set a screen at all, so the badge won't do anything. But when it happens, this badge definitely will help you. Intim is probably the best defensive badge right now. Probably. It depletes your stam and increases the chance of stumbling the ball carrier, which is insane. What else? Interceptor, I don't think it's that great. It's good if you're actively looking out for. If you're good at stealing passes, then yeah, it's a great badge. But I still don't feel like it's that useful. What if you run into a team where the nigga ISOs and he has 2 role players that just shoot 3s? He won't have a reason to pass. So I mean, it really depends on what the team does or the opposing team does. I don't think it's that great. This is probably an underrated badge, but for now I'm putting it at B. It is definitely above you. What the fuck? Yeah. Tireless defender. I feel like it's gonna be really good, but you can't really test it out yet. Personally, I don't think it's good. If your stam is like in the 90s or 80s, you probably won't need it at all. But for niggas like Biggs, you will need this on defense. Finishing badges. Let's put that somewhere in here. because hot assist badges or just hot badges in general just are not that good. Consistent, the best finishing badge you could possibly have, probably. Post tech. It's the only thing that helps you in the post when you want to bully and shit, or post hook really. It's a great badge. Acrobat, low-key, this badge is, I want to say it's good, but it's I don't want to. It's actually not that good. Now that I think about it, there's gonna be a lot of situations where you don't need to do a double clutch Euro or really any of that. You'd rather just lay the ball up and just use Slithery. Slithery's next. I'm talking about that. Putback is one of the best finishing badges after a nigga breaks. Holy, if this is on Diamond, they are cooked. And if you're running it with Enforcer and Posterizer, holy. This is the, actually not, this is the best. This is literally the best finishing badge right here. I'm gonna show the tiers of it, and it's actually really good. And especially if you pair it with Aggressor, holy. It's so easy to, all you gotta do is just get on the hip, and that's a free blow by every time. Mismatcher. This is a pretty good badge for small slashers. If you're like a forward or a guard slasher, yeah, you absolutely want to run this badge. Dauntless is a good badge to pair with Slithery, but I don't think it's S. It's more like it's A, high A, something like that. Posterizer, yeah. Honestly, it's not S. It's just really good. It's really good, but not a must-have badge. It's not must-have. Quick finisher, I don't think it's that great, if I'm being honest. I should really like C or some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, no, it's not that good. I put it in the same place as Quick Shot. These two badges are not that great. They are convenient to have, they're just not that great. Enforcer, A. I think I put that in A. It's more like it's low, very, very low S. Actually, no, let's put it first of A. If you want to bully people 100%, no, fuck it, yeah, low S. Whistle, I don't know how this shit is gonna work. If I had to take a guess, this shit probably won't be that useful. Because if you're not a tard, you won't jump, you won't reach, and you could really use this in your favor. If you know a nigga has whistle, then intentionally foul them in a close game at like 4th quarter or some shit. Extinguisher is good if you are a great defensive player. If you're okay at defense, then I'm not gonna lie, this shit is like C. It's not that great. Actually, it's great to pair with Intim. If you have it with Intim, it's probably A, because if you stumble them a lot, nigga, they're cooked. But without it by itself, it's just low PC. Brick Wall is a really good badge. Oh, all the physicals now. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good badge. I put it at high end. Hustle, it's a convenient badge, but I can see people using this, but I would rather just have a different badge than this. It's more like it's just, maybe it's underrated. I don't know. Maybe it's underrated, but I think it's mid B or low B something. Second chance, your ass if you need second chance. Rebounder, it's a good badge. It's just great. It's always good to have a rebounder on your team. Second win, this is a great big badge. I would put this in A. Yeah, I would definitely put that A. Yeah, this looks like the tier list. But yeah, I think this looks about right. I would agree with this. Y'all would too, right? Anyways, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Subscribe if you're new. It's first video out. Appreciate you.